Hi there, I'm Karen Marie, and I've been a professional psychic in Austin, Texas since 1988. So on this video, I'm going to describe to you what private sessions look like with me. I'd like to start with your astrology. So that means your time of birth and your place of birth, as well as your date of birth. If you don't know your time, we could still look at your astrology. We can still look at the day that you were born and where planets were, but we won't know your exact moon placement. We won't know your rising sign at all. And we won't know where the houses, which houses your planets fall into in astrology. So I start with your birth chart, and I can point out your strengths and weaknesses, your kisses and your quacks, and past life information, kind of what you came in here to do. And then we can look at the current transits and how those are impacting you personally. So that's where I like to start, get a sense of who you are with your chart. And then I move on to using my tarot cards. I use a non-traditional tarot deck, the Osho Zen, and I'm a channel. So that means information will just come through. I'm an empath, which means I can feel in my body what's going on for you. I'm a medium, which means your loved ones can interrupt a reading and come through. I can also get past life information as well. That'll just kind of rise up in reading. So I do a general reading covering what's on your mind, what's going on underneath the scene, recent, past, near future, and the trajectory that you're on right now for your outcome. I believe this future is not set in concrete, and we're creating our future today based on what we're thinking, what we're feeling, what we're doing today. So I can get a general sense of which direction you're headed and what might be coming into your life based on that. Subject to change always, but this is where you have the power. There's nothing set in concrete about what's going to be happening to your future. So I like to start with a general reading, and then from that, we can move into any specific questions that you have. Okay, number one on the list for most people is their relationships. And you may not be in a relationship. You just may want to look in relationships in general and see what's in the cards for that. And we can do that. We can just do a relationship reading, see if there's anything underneath the scene that might be blocking you, in your mind that might be blocking you, or something that's about to come in. We'll see all that kind of stuff in a general reading. Say you are in a relationship and you want to look at your relationship with your significant other. Say his name is Fred. We can look at that relationship with Fred in detail. We can go do a general reading around the relationship. We can look at what's on the minds of both of you, kind of where things look like they're headed in a relationship. We can also do the relationship from Fred's perspective. That's what my clients love most about the relationship readings, is being able to get an assessment from the person that they're in relationship with and get a confirmation or a clarification about where their head's at, what's going on for them. Are they looking at the relationship in the same way that you are? We can also do all sorts of different relationships, your boss, your mom, your neighbor, the guy that you've got a crush on that doesn't even know you like him. We can do whatever. If you can formulate a question, we can do a reading around it. We can also do general or specific topics, career, work, finances, travel, all those things. So if you can formulate a question, we can do a reading around it. The length of the reading is usually determined by how many questions you have and how many different areas that you want to look at in depth. So if you'd like a reading with me, hit me up.